Hello stock stalkers, welcome back. Wishing you all a happy weekend. As I'm making this video, things are not very good. Rising Middle East tensions are affecting financial markets, including the crypto world. Let's start analyzing TFM market index on the weekly chart. By the way, over the weekend, if at all there is any positive development, then obviously market will react positively. Otherwise, as of now, things are not looking very positive. So, on the weekly chart, definitely we are seeing aggressive selling pressure. This is the weekly candle. It tried to break out this resistance, that is 5,565. It was not able to do so, meaning we are not seeing a confirmed closing above this resistance, and we saw aggressive selling pressure. Low that it made was 5,184, and from here we are seeing some sort of recovery in the market in Friday's session. Well, can we take this as a confirmation? Not yet, it's too early. As I just mentioned, if at all there is any positive news coming up, if at all there is any positive development related to Middle East crisis or Middle East tensions, then definitely market will react positively. But as of now, on the chart, this is not looking positive. So what do we have here is clear-cut correction phase right from this zone, that is around 4,658. Almost all green candles, we are seeing nice bullish momentum in the market for more than 2 months. And this is the first red candle that we are seeing. Obviously, this is quite aggressive. If at all I have to measure the move, the drop that we are seeing as of now is about almost 8%, you can say 8% drop right from the top. If I use my Fibonacci retracement tool right from the bottom till top, we can see market has corrected 0.382% of Fibonacci ratio. This is still to be considered positive, but I think there is still space. It can come down to revisit 0.5% and 0.618% of Fibonacci ratios that are considered to be golden zones. So on the weekly chart, yes, it's looking a bit negative. I'm expecting more correction. Let's go down to daily. Here we can see important areas of support zones are breached. That's the reason I had mentioned we can see some chart damage. Well, after this breakdown, first thing first, we saw a breakdown of this area, that is 5,565. It did not hold up. That was very minor support zone. Next area of good support was right here at 5,478. That was also taken out in Thursday session, and then in Friday's session we saw aggressive move to the downside. Market was down by more than 2%. Later during the day, it somehow recovered a bit. Closing is at 5,364. So it has tested two important areas of support on the way down. First one is 5,279, and we saw a bounce from 5,226. So is the correction over? Well, not yet. We will just wait and see how market reacts on Monday. If at all there is any positivity, then it will make a U-turn right from this zone, or at least it will try to stabilize this area till the time market gets a clarity over this Middle East issue. What we can do as of now is be prepared for a U-turn. This is the time when big stocks have dropped down. They will come down at important areas of support. Previously they were expensive, now they are cheaper. So definitely new investors and traders will try to grab this so that they can capture the move to the upside, which will give a huge profit. So plan of action, as I just mentioned, let's identify important areas of support so that if at all there is any positivity in the market, immediately we can grab the opportunity. First thing first, important area of support right here, that is 5,393. Previously right into this zone we had some negative news and market dropped down aggressively from here. We saw a V-shaped recovery right from here till about this zone, that is 5,633 points, and from here again we are seeing selling pressure. So this zone is already taken out. Right here we can see a closing below this zone. Next area of strong support that I have identified is right here, that is 5,226 points. Yes, we saw a bounce, but still this is not a confirmed reversal zone, because there are chances it can again come down, hit this zone, even go below this area. To confirm that yes, now market is reversing, first thing first, obviously we will rely on the news. If at all it can recover 50% of this drop to the downside, let me measure right here. If at all we can see a candle closing somewhere above this zone, that is 5478, then we can say yes, market has recovered, and from here there are chances of more upside momentum. So recovery is very important, and that will only happen if things start to improve or we see any positivity in the market. Yes, investors have digested the news that is happening around the world. If at all there is more aggression, then yes, we will see more selling pressure in the market. People will start to offload. We may also see limit downs again. Otherwise, if at all there is no new development, then most likely we will see sideways momentum. Market will wait for positivity, more clarity, and then from here maybe we can see more upside momentum. Otherwise, see, market is still in an uptrend, no doubt. Check this out. We are seeing strong upside momentum. It is still in a uptrend. We are seeing a correction phase that's happening due to this news. Still, there are chances we may see a reversal coming in from here itself. I will watch out this zone very carefully. If I measure the move right from the bottom till top, if at all market breaks this area, that is 5115 points, then definitely it will give away more than 50% of this move to the upside. In this scenario, obviously DFM market index will enter into bearish territory. Hopefully buyers or investors will try to defend this zone right here, and then we might see market moving up. If at all we go below this zone, then it will be very critical. There are chances we may even hit into this zone again, that is 4600 area. Hopefully we don't see that. As an investor and trader, I want to see market stabilizing. I want to see more green candles. Talking about ADX market index, very nice price action, but the only thing is it could not sustain. If you remember in my last video, I had mentioned this is the zone that I have identified as next area of resistance, that is 9815. How beautifully market visited this zone, got rejected, and from here in Friday's session we are seeing aggressive move to the downside. Obviously this was due to the news. We cannot do anything. As I mentioned earlier also, during this scenarios or in such scenarios, none of your studies will work, whether it's fundamental, whether it's technical, or any type of study that you do to buy and sell your stocks. If at all there is panic scenario, market will react and it will make some damages on the chart. Clearly we can see nice momentum from 8774 points. Market has been printing all green candles. Important areas that we were watching was right here, that is 9653. Previously, right from this zone we saw aggressive drop to the downside. Obviously this was due to the news. We also saw a chart pattern breakout and then a drop to the downside that was quite disappointing. But anyways, we saw a nice V-shaped recovery here. Resistance was taken out. Market was nicely climbing to the upside, and then this happened. This candle is looking very aggressive, and that too with big volumes. Can we see any support zone holding? Yes, we can, but before that we have to identify the broken areas. That is, first support at 9688 is taken out just like this. It was very easy breakdown. Then we have 9653, which is also taken down. Important area of resistance and support zone is right here, that is 9564. Market has just closed on the dot right into the previous resistance, which can potentially now act as a support. Yes, during the day it came down till 9440 points. Somehow we saw recovery, some stocks started to perform, but we don't know if this recovery is genuine or it was just a short sell recovery. Whenever a stock drops to the downside, it goes up to take a breather and then it comes down with aggressive move, breaks the low. Similarly, in an uptrend also, a stock goes up, comes down for a breather, and then it makes a new high, breaking the previous resistance. So this can be the scenario. We never know. Monday will be very interesting. Let's see how the market reacts. Hopefully there is positivity, things start to normalize, and we gain back our confidence. As of now on the weekly chart, yes, it's looking a bit negative. I will go down to daily, and here we can see a price action that is looking a bit scary. This candle is not looking very good. Obviously we are seeing a huge drop to the downside. Next area of support we have already marked, that is 9400 zone. There are chances it can come down, hit this area most likely, and then we will wait for the reaction whether buyers are holding this zone or it's climbing up. If this zone is not holding, yes, then it's sign of worry. Next support area at 9245 that can potentially hold. But In this scenario, it will give away more than 50% of the gains. Check this out. Rally has started from here. We are seeing a move to the upside. If at all it break past this zone, then definitely it has given up more than 50% of the gains that it did earlier. Let's measure this one right here. This is the lowest point and this is the highest point. So we have this zone that is very critical, that is 50% mark right here of this move to the upside. So as of now, we can see market has tested 0.23% and almost 0.382% of Fibonacci zone. Monday will be very interesting, whether it's coming down, hitting the zone and making a U-turn, or we are seeing a solid candle close like this below this zone that is 50% mark of this push to the upside. So coming days are a bit tricky. We have to be very careful in the market. Hopefully things starts to normalize. One of the stock that investors and traders will watch out for quick entry and exit is for surely Presight. Reason is quite obvious. In this tough time for the market, Presight also opened with a big gap down along with other stocks. But the best part is we are seeing 100% recovery of this stock in the same day itself. In fact, it was green. It hit immediate resistance of 2.45. Closing is at 2.40. So definitely this stock has some strength. Fundamentally, it's strong, no doubt. Technically, also it's trying to gear up. We are seeing nice bullish upside momentum. Earlier, I had recommended this stock. After the first breakout itself, we made some good money on the way up. So if you select your stocks carefully that are strong, that can perform fundamentally and technically, both are strong, then definitely you can make good money. And during such days, this is the test for the stock that can survive and perform at the same time. So Presight is one of the stock that I have identified in this tough time. Also, we can see a solid green candle. Definitely this is giving us some sort of indication that buyers are still interested despite of the negative news, despite of other stocks going down aggressively with big volumes, but Presight rose up. So definitely big institutions and investors are seeing something in this company that has made them purchase in big quantities. Obviously, retail traders were in panic in Friday's session. So big boys have made this big candle. So I definitely want to see what happens in Monday's session, and I would be definitely interested to take quick entry and exit. If at all in Monday's session, if it opens with a flat or a gap up opening, I will wait for it to cross 2.45. If at all it can break this zone, then definitely it will give us an indication, yes, there are buyers who want to push the price higher. In this scenario, our target should be around this zone, that is 2.63. Even we can offload it on the same day as a quick entry and exit strategy, because till the time things don't normalize, I will personally follow quick entry and exit strategy with small quantities. So at least we gain something out of the market, but in small quantities in continuity. We will have to keep a very tight stop loss. Once 2.45 is taken out, we should be placing our stop loss at 2.39, because this area is the place where it closed. We do not want it to come down again, which will show us negativity. So this is the area or safest place for Presight once we take entry about 2.45. This is on the positive side. If at all by any chance if it opens with a gap down, then I will be very skeptical. I will skip. I will look for some other stock that is performing the way Presight had performed in Friday's session. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then please hit the like button, show your support. Join my YouTube membership for more recommendations and detailed analysis. Thanks for watching. Keep stocking.